Certainly, cultural considerations in anger management can vary significantly depending on the cultural context. Here are some examples to illustrate these considerations. 1. Example from British culture, cultural norms. In British culture, there's a strong emphasis on maintaining composure and politeness. Expressing anger overtly or aggressively may be viewed as socially inappropriate. For example, in a workplace setting, if a colleague makes a mistake, a British individual might use subtle cues or indirect language to address the issue rather than expressing anger directly. Impact on anger management. This cultural norm can influence how anger is managed. Individuals may suppress their anger or use passive-aggressive behavior instead of addressing the issue directly. For instance, instead of confronting a noisy neighbor, someone might tolerate the disturbance to avoid conflict, leading to pent-up frustration. 2. Example from Japanese culture, cultural norms. In Japanese culture, harmony and respect for others, Washington and Kigo, are highly valued. Directly expressing anger, especially in public or towards others, is generally discouraged. Instead, there's a preference for maintaining harmony through indirect communication and nonverbal cues. Impact on anger management. This cultural value can affect how anger is managed. Japanese individuals may internalize their anger or express it through subtle hints or nonverbal signals. For example, a manager might give a disapproving look or remain silent during a meeting to indicate displeasure, rather than openly expressing anger. 3. Example from Middle Eastern culture, cultural norms. In many Middle Eastern cultures, hospitality and respect are important values. However, there may also be a cultural acceptance of more expressive displays of anger, particularly in familial or community settings. It's often considered acceptable to show strong emotions, including anger, as long as it's within certain contexts and boundaries. Impact on anger management. This cultural acceptance of expressive anger can influence how individuals manage their emotions. They may feel more comfortable expressing anger openly in certain settings, such as during family disagreements or negotiations, where it's seen as a natural part of communication rather than something to be suppressed. These examples demonstrate how cultural norms and values can shape attitudes towards anger and influence the ways individuals perceive, express, and manage their anger. Understanding these cultural considerations is crucial for effective anger management interventions that respect and align with cultural beliefs and practices.